The narcissist's most destructive behaviors often masquerade as personality quirks, communication styles, or temporary emotional states, making them dangerously easy to rationalize or excuse until they've caused irreparable psychological damage. These patterns don't exist in isolation. They form an interconnected system of control that gradually erodes their victim's reality, self-worth, and autonomy. Recognition represents the crucial first step toward protection, as understanding these behaviors transforms them from confusing interpersonal dynamics into identifiable warning signs that demand immediate attention and boundary enforcement. Number 1. Gaslighting and reality erosion. The constant erosion of reality through gaslighting creates a psychological fog where victims begin questioning their own perceptions, memories, and sanity. The narcissist systematically denies events that occurred, insists conversations happened differently than they did, and presents their victims' accurate recollections as evidence of instability or malicious intent. This relentless assault on reality serves to make victims dependent on the narcissist's version of events, gradually transferring the authority over truth from the victim's experience to the narcissist's narrative. Number 2. Intermittent reinforcement. The weaponization of intermittent reinforcement keeps victims psychologically addicted to unpredictable moments of kindness and approval. The narcissist alternates between warmth and coldness, affection and cruelty, creating an emotional roller coaster that generates intense bonding through uncertainty. This pattern hijacks the victim's reward system, making them chase the high of approval while enduring increasing amounts of mistreatment, forever hoping to return to the idealization phase that initially hooked them. Number 3. Triangulation. The triangulation strategy positions the narcissist at the center of competing relationships, creating jealousy and insecurity that keeps victims fighting for their attention and approval. They constantly reference other people who find them desirable, compare their victim unfavorably to others, or create romantic competition that forces their victim into a state of perpetual inadequacy. This manufactured rivalry serves multiple purposes. It provides the narcissist with attention from multiple sources while keeping each person too insecure to demand better treatment. Number 4. Projection. The projection of their own toxic traits onto others allows the narcissist to avoid accountability while simultaneously attacking their victim's character. They accuse others of lying when they themselves are dishonest, claim their victim is manipulative when they're actively manipulating, and rage about being controlled while exerting totalitarian control over their victim's life. This reversal of reality confuses victims and prevents them from accurately identifying who is actually causing harm in the relationship. Number 5. Hoovering. The hoovering attempts after discard or during separation reveal the narcissist's calculated approach to maintaining supply. They reappear with perfect timing when their victim begins healing, armed with precisely calibrated messages designed to reignite hope and reopen closed doors. These returns aren't motivated by genuine remorse or desire for authentic reconciliation, but by strategic need to restore access to their emotional resource when other sources have been depleted or proven unsatisfying. Number 6. Pathological lying. The pathological lying about both significant and trivial matters creates an environment where truth becomes impossible to establish. The narcissist lies even when honesty would serve them better, distorting reality to maintain control over the narrative. They lie to make themselves appear superior, to avoid accountability, to create confusion, and sometimes seemingly for no purpose other than to exercise power over what others believe is true. Number 7. Love bombing. The love bombing phase at the beginning of relationships creates intense bonding through overwhelming attention, premature intimacy, and future faking that makes victims feel they've found their soulmate. This calculated strategy hooks victims emotionally before revealing the narcissist's true nature, creating cognitive dissonance that makes it difficult to accept that the person who once seemed perfect was performing rather than authentically connecting. Number 8. Isolation tactics. The isolation tactics gradually separate victims from support systems through subtle criticism of friends and family, manufactured conflicts that force choosing sides, and increasing demands for exclusive attention. The narcissist systematically removes anyone who might offer perspective, support, or alternative viewpoints that could help their victim recognize the abuse and develop the strength to leave. Number 9. Financial manipulation. The financial manipulation and control creates dependence that makes escape difficult or impossible. Whether through preventing their victim from working, sabotaging career opportunities, secretly destroying credit, or maintaining complete control over resources, the narcissist uses economic leverage to maintain power and make their victim feel trapped in the relationship, regardless of how poorly they're treated. Number 10. Flying monkey recruitment. The flying monkey recruitment transforms mutual friends, family members, and even strangers into unwitting accomplices in their manipulation campaigns. The narcissist presents themselves as victims of their actual victim, spreading carefully crafted narratives that isolate their target and create additional pressure from people who believe they're helping someone being unfairly treated. These recruited allies become instruments of continued abuse, often without realizing they're being manipulated into serving the narcissist's agenda of maintaining control and avoiding accountability.